Look, we reviewers, by our nature, are picky. We test and compare and render opinions about things that matter to us and that we think will matter to people. But sometimes we're wrong. That's why I asked some friends from different professional backgrounds who don't review headphones to review a few wireless feature headphones and give their opinions. I've divided this set of reviews into 5 videos. In this video, you get to see which headphones they like the best. That's coming up in a minute. From there, I created 4 more videos, just regular people sharing their thoughts about the AirPods Max, Sony's WH-1000 XM5, the Bose QC45, and the noise cancelling 700, and the dark horse in all of this, the Soundcore Live Q30, a budget headphone in a flotilla of flagships. I'll link to all of these at the end of the video and in the description below so that you can jump around and compare the headphones that most interest you. So with that, my name's Norb, and today I am not your reviewer. They are.
I am a huge music person. I go to tons and tons of concerts, and so in my free time, I like to spend a lot of time listening to music.
What kind of things do you tend to look for? I
don't quite care as much about noise canceling as most people.
Okay.
But I do look for something with comfort, really good sound quality. I would say those are the 2 big things.
I listen to a lot of audio as a podcast producer, so do a lot of editing. So I'm listening to a lot of frequencies, trying to dial them out. And for music-wise, I have broad-banded taste. I do like a good bass, and I do like to still be able to hear the high end without a muddy middle. So
what are some of your projects?
Split Zone Duo, if you're a big old fan of college football, the Illuminati podcast, if you're a fan of USF, and United Way Suncoast Freedom to Rise podcast.
I like mid-century jazz, and I like 50s rock and 60s pop and a lot of show tunes.
Do you ever use headphones at all on a regular basis?
Oh, heck yeah, I do. Okay. When I go on walks, I walk around the city and I have my little playlists, and I have my morning playlist I listen to every day, which is a lot of 70s, okay. Like Jackson 5 and Electric Light Orchestra and
okay. Got it.
All that.
I'm Ricky Jones. I am an actor based in LA, rickyjonesactor.com. You can also follow my movie review blog, which is notanotherfilmreviewer.com.
When do you normally use your headphones?
Normally when I'm working out,
okay.
Or if I'm in the kitchen cooking.
All right, now for their conclusions and to see which ones they'd buy. By the way, if you like this content and find it useful, don't forget to tap the thumbs up button and consider subscribing. And if you want more content like this, let me know in the comments. Let me ask you, of these, which have been your favorites?
It's wild. I think that my 2 favorites are both the most expensive and the least expensive.
Okay, so the Apple and the Soundcore.
Yes.
Okay.
I think for overall functionality, those were my 2 favorites.
Okay. I
think I like the Sony the least.
So if you had to go ahead and buy one today, you'd get which one?
Probably the Soundcords.
The Soundcore.
I think that those were the easiest to use.
I just really feel like the Soundcore are a great value. That's definitely something that I would just pick up tomorrow. Okay. But man, those AirPods Max, they're that price for a reason. And I'm sure there's longevity there.
These were my favorites.
Okay. So these
I also have the bias because they were first, but
okay.
I really like the mesh and they were super comfy and I really like the sound.
Okay, so you're talking about the AirPods Pro in that case. Okay.
Yes.
All right.
And like it's just as far as schlepping them around, they seem highly schleppable.
So what are you most likely to buy if you were to buy one today?
Realistically, it'd probably be this one because it's the smallest, so I could fit. It'd be more likely to fit in a purse.
Okay, so then travel becomes important.
Very important, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Which one do you think that you'd end up getting?
The AirPods Max.
Really?
Total.
So this is your champion, right here.
Yeah, they're more expensive. Yes, yeah. They seem like they'll probably last a long time. They seem like they would probably stay like on and be pretty solid up there.
Yeah. I'll be honest. These results were a little surprising to me because of what they shared during their reviews. But what about you? Let me know in the comments below. Now, click on one of these videos to see their full thoughts on all of these headphones. There are still a ton of surprises in store, so check them out. Again, AirPods Max, Sony XM5, Bose QC45 and NC700, and Soundcore Live Q30.